OKRs and KPIs. Some of you may be wondering if they are the same thing, but trust me, they are not. And you don't have to choose between them either. Think of them as different tools in a toolbox, both equally important but used for different purposes. Let's dive into what makes these two metrics different, shall we? First things first, every organization needs a goal, a direction in which they want to go. And to get there, they need metrics, the measures that help them achieve their targets. These metrics can be quality, quantity, and so on. For example, let's say a software company wants to increase its profitability. The metrics they would use to measure their health could be reducing the customer acquisition cost by 15% and increasing the average revenue per user by 5%. These metrics are called health metrics or KPIs. They monitor the performance of an organization and help them measure business as usual. On the other hand, OKRs are aspirational goals. These are goals that a company wants to achieve. For example, if your target of daily active users is 1K, and your KPI keeps hitting 1K or more, you're doing great. But when you see a dip from the 1K daily active users, you need to create focus and make it a priority to bring it back or achieve more than 1K. OKRs are also the growth metrics of an organization. Say, for instance, if your organization is making revenue of 20 million and you want to grow it to 40 million, the KPI will indicate how you are progressing in the business as usual metric of 20 million. And OKRs will drive the gap between the goal and the current performance, which is 20 million. Now, let's talk about how to start OKRs with just a few simple steps. Start by setting 3 to 5 objectives and a maximum of 5 key results per objective. Your objectives should have a timeline, be ambitious, have an owner, and the best results are achieved when set quarterly. Key results should be metric-driven and achievable, and the best results are achieved when you use both input and output metrics. For example, if a company wants to grow by 20%, then the objective should be to increase revenue by 20% to achieve the target for Q1. The key results can be to achieve a 25% increase in monthly revenue, reduce customer churn rate to less than 10%, and launch at least one new revenue-generating feature by Q1. To sum it up, KPIs and OKRs are both essential tools for a business to succeed. They serve different purposes and should be used together to create a strong and successful business. At Datalligence, our OKR software allows you to measure both KPIs and key results together, ensuring that all the metrics are on track and progressing as required. It's like having a personal trainer for your business, making sure you're hitting your daily steps and working towards your long-term goals. So, let's get tracking those metrics and crushing those goals.